Hey, everybody, it's Eddie from Tokyo. This is your cryptocurrency update from Japan. Well, I know it's been a horrendous year for cryptocurrency pricing, so I'm not going to sugarcoat that. But what I do feel grateful for is that I have been following XRP and the company Ripple closely. And the last few months have been just amazing with the joint ventures, the progress, and the partners, and the real use case that has now occurred with the digital asset XRP, that thank goodness we had a lot more to focus on than just price. And today's stories are no exception. First one is SBI Holdings. They have the exchange called SBI VC Trade. It's part of the virtual currency portion of the verticals that they are managing. And as promised, Mr. Kitao said he would add Ethereum in December, and we have now Ethereum on the site, matched to the Japanese yen. So congratulations to those people who want to trade Ethereum with the pairing of yen, because it's available. And soon we're going to see those spreads get so narrow that this site is going to soon start a promotion campaign and be very competitive to bring people over to the platform. This is the Nikkei. The Nikkei is the most credible news source for fintech here in Japan, and they wrote an article about SBI and a new joint venture in 2019 with R3. So when we look back, R3 actually was a recipient of a $107 million round of funding that SBI participated in, along with Bank of America, HSBC, Intel, Barclays, Wells Fargo's, UBS, many, actually 40 institutions total, spanning across 15 countries. And in this joint venture, it is mentioned that Europe is the most advanced in blockchain development. And this new joint venture will strengthen adoption in Japan and beyond, covering the wider Asian space. So I'm very interested to see how that is going to shape up, and look forward to the announcements that are coming in 2019. And finally, more progress with the banks. SBI, again here, created a consortium of 61 banks, and we find there has been some real progress. They now, according to Emi Yoshikawa, they have further enabled their reach into Ripplenet and easily connect to the other banks. So they're doing it with the release of an API. And that API, or common gateway, will give all those 61 banks access to the platform and also to the mobile applications. So finally, we see each bank will be able to progress with minimal effort and connect to each other, furthering the reach for the real-time global settlements. This is a good thing. So the vision, of course, was crafted, but now we are seeing the actual real use. What a powerful 61 banks all working in this region is really going to be a powerful force. And then Swift. Well, I think this surprised everybody. The CEO steps down after era of tech disrupting global banking. And Gottfried Leibrandt said that in this quote, that he wants to return to consulting and writing academic papers on payment systems. Well, I think he's worked very hard, because he's been trying to catch up. And, he put together that GPI initiative, but it is still really full of errors, and it's not even competing with the current technology out there. So I think he has found it's time for him to hand the reins over to somebody else. And Western Union They are still in Colorado, but they have moved to a new building, and it's full of glass, both inside and out. It's a very beautiful building. Here's the view. Gosh, I'm just getting, I guess, used to a Tokyo view where you see nothing but skyscrapers for as far as the eye can see. This looks like they're out in the middle of a prairie. Yeah, I think I've been away too long. This is their community space. And there's one picture in particular that I thought was interesting. They have the wall full of all of their patents. There you go. So the outside of the building, I will show you. This is actually the large screen for group meetings in the auditorium. This is their meeting space at the foot of the steps. Beautiful conference table. And the outside view, and there you have it, their brand new building. Okay, I need to tell you about this because Currencies Direct, who's out of the UK, they completed back in May a successful trial with the Ripple's XRapid platform using XRP. And according to Ben Harris, the Chief Product Officer, he said that their trial of XRP was a resounding success. So when we look at today's news, we find that the Currencies Direct is going to open up a remittance corridor to India via Ripplenet. And why it's so important is because India retained the top rank with 80 billion in remittance in 2018. So they saw their remittance business grow 22.5%. That's a big jump. Brought up in second place with China at 67 billion. Mexico and the Philippines both are at 34 billion each, and then Egypt is 26 billion. So it just goes to show, like Ashish Burla said, that India really matters. So this is big news. Think of all of the people from India that are working outside of their countries, sending money home. Okay, everybody, we're jumping into the fluff. So did you see this? This is kind of fun. This is a year in search by Google 2018. It's very easy to use. I'll put the link in the comment section. You choose your country and it will tell you the top search words in that category. And for the United States, it's kind of interesting. America, in the how-to section, the number 4th most current thing searched on was how to buy Ripple. And that also shared number 1 with how to vote, how to register, number 3, how to play Mega Millions, number 4, how to buy Ripple, and number 5, how to turn off automatic updates. For Japan, virtual currency came up so often. So it was number 1 in what is. In number 3 was what is Bitcoin. And then in another category as to how it works, like the structure of things, virtual currency, number 1. Number 2, Bitcoin. Number 3, blockchain. So, wow, if anybody tells you that cryptocurrency is dead, think again. And in the category of what is, this is a game that came up number 4, and it's an Alligator Game, so it's just kind of funny. It was a big hit here in Japan. If you push on one of the teeth, one tooth will activate the alligator to chomp down onto your finger. And so this was one of the big searches. And number 5th search in that what is was all about virtual tubing. So having a virtual character on YouTube is very, very popular here in Japan. And as you can see, when you are rigged up totally with the sensors, and she is moving her body, which then in turn moves the sensors of the virtual character. So let me show you. This one here is a great example of that in a split screen. So here the girls are rigged with those sensors, and then these are the actual characters that move exactly the way the characters move. So interesting, huh? So this is very popular for people to do this even from home. You can buy these sensors to create a virtual character so that you can become a YouTube star, but you don't necessarily show your real face. And one of the most famous is I-san. And oh, I just think I stopped it too early for you. I did. Let me see if I can go back here. I want you to see. Here we go. She is Kizuna I, and let's skip this here. She has a tremendous amount of fans. I think she has over 2 million subscribers, 2.3 million subscribers. This video alone was viewed 2,495,000 times. I'm going to put the link in the comment section below if you want to get a feel for it. It is translated into English, so that's a good thing, and you can understand what she's saying. But the Japanese just are in love with their virtual characters, so much so that this gentleman actually married one, and not just married one time, but the people who actually do this character, which is called Gatebox, they have issued 3,700 marriage certificates to men who want to marry the virtual character. I know, it just seems crazy, right? But, well, I guess maybe that's just one of the crazy things in Japan. He describes himself as just a normal 35-year-old salaryman, and he spent $20,000 on his wedding to marry his virtual character. He has just a stuffed animal there she is. This is the virtual character in the back here. Hatsune Miku is her name. And yeah, I don't know. I'll put the link in the comment section below too. It might be something you want to check out. He is one of 3,700 who have actually married this character in Japan. 40 people were guests at his wedding, but I think it said in the article nobody from his family attended. All right, everybody. A little bit of weirdness for the fluff. There's the character here. Yeah, she's very, very popular. She actually sings too, and she has concerts. So she's a serious virtual character where people fall in love with her. Okay, I'm stopping. I can't do it. I can't talk anymore on this subject. I'm definitely not a virtual character, and nor am I in love with a virtual character. Wow. I don't know. To each his own, right? Live and let live. All right, everybody. Sayonara for now. Take care. Bye-bye.